Holy cow, you guys. Would you look at this thing? Tim, you have built an amazing vehicle here, my friend.
Thank you.
Yeah, so we wanted to showcase and do a quick little video for you guys to see how beautiful this machine is.
Thank you. Some things are over the top, like a 75-inch TV, theater room, Starlink. That's a weather station, the Xbox or the PS5. So I have a MIG TIG AC/DC welder. All of this runs off of the solar. I've got a little mini mill, lathe down sander, belt sander, everything I need to self-recover or self-fix, hopefully. But other things, you know, like the wood burner, that always works. Well, if you have a dream, you just got to sit down with a blank sheet of paper and figure out how to go achieve it. And that's what I did, one little step at a time. Every day, you just keep grinding. Started off as a 1089 military wrecker. It's a Stewart and Stevenson. One of the things I really love about the chassis on this is it has central tire inflation system, so I can inflate and deflate the tires going down the road, which makes it really cool. Yeah, that is so neat that you can just do it from the truck without having to get out. I mean, you can get stuck in the sand or the mud and you don't have to even reach your valve stubs. No, just stay in the cabin, air down, yeah, for it. Yeah, or pump it back up. So yeah, it's really cool. And so your Instagram is Adventure Athlete, and I think that's just a perfect name for you. So I've been following you for a couple years now, and I've seen your GMC Canyon, right? Yep. You built a custom camper on that. That's just so cool. Thank you. And you really do things your own way, which I do, kind of out of the box thinking. Yeah, and I respect that, man. Thank you. And everything in my logo is what I do. So paramotoring, I'm very new to, but mountain biking, trials, extreme enduro, a little bit of rock climbing, trail running, paddleboarding, kayaking, and diving. So cool. A little of everything. Heck yeah. And I'm carrying everything with me. We are at King of the Hammers, so it's great to finally meet you out here, and you guys will probably hear some of the rigs rolling around, but yeah, nice. Always a great event, great people. Oh yeah, so awesome. So I built a 28-foot box. Yeah, and this is all hand built by you, right? You didn't start with anything other than the truck. Just bare frame rails, and then I built it from there. I always do twin spares on my rig. So these are on spindles, and they actually are the lowest departure angle of the truck, so they work as a giant caster. Okay, hold on. Where's the wheel of fortune? Little tick, 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 tick. You know, you spin the wheel. And then I can also reroute the winch cable to this, and then lower these, pull 2 pins and lower them to the ground for a easier tire change. Very cool. And yeah, that's where you can see the central tire inflation. That's kind of part of that system right there, huh? Correct. That's so neat. And then yeah, the whole back opens up, and the trials bike and the e-bike. I mean, it's just unreal what you've built, man. Actually it's a dream, really a dream come true. Yeah, it's so neat. So neat. So you got, yeah, you can unload them off the back. That thing comes down, and then ramp drops. It'll go to the ground, but it's easier just to kind of put a ramp and ride up the ramp. Yeah. Come on in. All right, so that's the main entry here, is into the garage. So come on in, show you custom steps, and you guys will see a lot of this on the interior is the coloring and the epoxies. You've just done such a cool job to make it your own. Thank you. Yeah, man, it's so cool. So everything in the garage basically is what built the truck. So I have a MIG TIG AC/DC welder. All of this runs off of the solar. There's no place to plug the truck in. No DC to DC. Everything is 100% reliant on just solar and my 1040 amp hours of lithium ion. We got a little mini mill, lathe down here, disc sander, belt sander, and pretty much everything I need to self-recover or self-fix, hopefully. And then everything that I kind of like to do, you know, archery, shooting type stuff, I carry with me. This is unreal, the amount of tools you've got. And yeah, look at this, the floor space to actually walk around and access everything, and another e-bike. This is my trike from Blackhawk Paramotor. And then I also have 2 paramotors underneath the fab table here. Wow. They're all kind of disassembled down. But I have one that's a gas motor, and I have one that's electric that charges off of the solar of the truck. Wow, look at that beautiful anodizing and carbon fiber. It's orange, my favorite color. Yeah, buddy. You'll get that. Both of us, yeah. So cool. And then
the ladder up to the hatch. You can go up there and access some of your
for
solar.
servicing the solar. You know, out here at the Hammers, there's going to be a lot of dust, so almost every day I'll have to go up there and wipe down all the panels, get the dust off.
Yeah.
And then there's a 13-foot upper deck for hanging out, or yoga deck for my wife.
So neat. And yeah, the actual toolboxes you've used to build the rig, not just in the garage though, you've got some up in the home area here.
Also carry an ice maker, Berkey knockoff.
Oh, nice.
As well as a wash machine and spin dryer.
Oh, wow. So is that 12 volt or is
Yep.
it? Wow.
Yeah.
That's neat.
That's a cool off-grid deal. Come on into the crib.
This thing. So this is a 13-foot garage and we're just now entering the home.
So this is the 15-foot of living quarters for the total of a 28-foot box. So I wanted a theater room. Sitting down here, nice chairs, and I did the 75-inch TV, trying to figure out like how do you package where you're gonna sleep. So I did this on a Happy Jack, and right here.
So that little guy.
That'll take the bed all the way down to here, and you just crawl into bed, and it actually cycles around the TV, so you can still watch TV in bed.
Wow.
Not the full thing. I want to move the TV up, I think, another 6 inches.
Wow.
Or so. But for heat, I do have a Chinese diesel heater that I haven't even hooked up yet. You know, when you do one of these self builds, you're still always working on something. But I use this Cubic Mini wood burning stove. It works really good. Other night it was 26 degrees and I had it 86 inside.
Wow. That's awesome, man. Yeah, that thing's cast iron, right?
I think it's just plate steel, but it just puts out 550 degrees on the top, so you can cook on it, put cast on top of it to cook with.
That's awesome.
Works really, really well. I do like to cook, so I went with the commercial apartment size stove and oven combo. And then I did utilize a toolbox with soft close for my drawers and everything. So even if you forget to lock it, it still has a little bit of tension, because I have done that before on the road. And you know, didn't have a full show back here of stuff all over when I got here. Other than that, microwave, TV, refrigerator, or microwave, refrigerator, freezer, upright.
Oh yeah, microwave's up here, and then oh yeah, look at that. So you've painted everything black.
Yep.
Right. So
Rust-Oleum Professional flat black is my go-to, and for the stains and everything, I like the Unicorn Spit with the Rust-Oleum 2X clear. So that's a lot of that what you see in here.
I like the black, and then it really brings out the colored spots a lot.
I like the pop, and I wanted to do everything black at first, and then just add these little features. Like this Manzanita wood. That was cool, a cool feature.
Well, like I didn't even notice. Okay, that's a fridge. There's a microwave. If this wasn't all painted black, this wouldn't look nearly as good.
Oh, thank you.
I love it.
Some of it was different colors, so just trying to blend that.
That's really neat. I don't know. It's not something I would think to do, but it looks really good. And then the same with the black carpet. You know, there's a lot of carpet in here.
And double padded. And people ask, like, isn't that hard to take care of? I don't have any, but I've had 100 people through here, and I just vacuum.
Yeah.
It's pretty easy to deal with. I always do carpet where I sleep.
Yeah.
Because if your hand touches it, it's not soaking the cold away or the heat away from you. And then it's good to dispense your breath.
Yeah. Yeah, and you don't get condensation and
Correct.
Yeah, build up around, and that's really neat.
Then I did a double door for the pass-through, so there's a watertight on the cab and then a watertight here, so I don't have to have a boot in between the two.
Very cool. So do you use the pass-through on this much, or just kind of passing like items through?
My dog loves it to run back and forth. She likes to sit up in the cab and look and see what's going on around her.
That makes sense. Yeah. That's really neat for the doggos, yeah.
This is some driftwood that I found out in the middle of the desert that I just did the same Unicorn Spit and 2X clear.
Cool. I just noticed that as you said it. That's neat. That's like some real artsy stuff, man.
Yeah, I just like the pop of color, you know, to get away from just the all black.
Yeah. Love it. Watching Down to Mob videos, of course. And then you got little, what's this? You got like a whole screen here with all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, that's a weather station. So it tells you outside temp, inside temp. barometric pressure, and then the wind. That's and then it has a rain gauge up top, so you know if you've gotten rain. A lot of times I close all these port hatches. If the weather's cold out, I don't worry about looking outside. I just stay in here and watch some TV or play the Xbox or the PS5. For you're going to have down days when you're out, and so having something to occupy your time. Tried to cover all of that.
Absolutely. Yeah, well, you've definitely got the comfort, the video games, occupying your time inside, occupying your time outside with the e-bikes, the paramotors.
Right.
You're living it up,
no matter what the weather is you got to get out and get a couple-hour training session in.
Yeah.
And then come in, rehydrate, and get some good food in you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, and that's something you mentioned too that I think is notable. You don't have any windows in this rig. They're all hatches.
They're all hatches.
Yeah.
Which is I haven't seen a whole lot of people do that, and a lot of people are like, you need to put windows in. I'm like, yeah, I just kind of like the idea of just being able to come and push something open, and now you have full view.
Yeah. Well, and you got airflow. You're not closed off to it because it's a window. You're like opened up to the environment.
Right.
At first, when you said it, before I came in here, I was like, I don't know about that. I dig it. I like it.
And I'm going to still do some screens on magnets
Yeah.
so they can fold up and go away. Out here, bugs are not a problem. As you know, a lot of different places you go to, you're like flies and mosquitoes and bugs coming in are a big problem.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to be something that's going to be, as you do, you just keep evolving and adapting to your environment.
Absolutely, yeah. Screens for sure would be a big upgrade, but I like this a lot because you can go full open, wind, tons of airflow to cave mode,
right,
and just chill.
My build style is what I call
cool.
Rust-dustrial, so rustic and industrial.
Yeah,
so
Rust-dustrial.
Exposed wiring that makes things easy to work on if you had a fault somewhere.
Yeah,
it's not hidden in the wall that you're chasing wires. It's just simple, easy. Some things are over the top, like a 75-inch TV, Starlink, but other things, like the wood burner, that always works. You can always find wood out somewhere. I go for a walk every morning with my little cart and just find stuff that most of the people have left behind from years past.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what's been keeping me warm at night.
Yeah, that's a beautiful thing, isn't it? Like, I know just at the property, we're still processing and burning trees from when they built the road in, I don't know, 5 years ago.
Right.
And they literally just came through and pushed it. They're like, we don't care about these trees. We want a road.
Right.
And
exactly.
I'm like, I'm so glad you're here, trees.
Right.
And we get to use these resources that are just wasting away.
Warm, natural heat.
Yeah. That's super neat. I love the wood stove. I really want one in a rig. I think mine's a little tight. I could pull it off, but this rig, totally justify that. And so you carry a chainsaw then?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
awesome.
got a Milwaukee everything.
Of course does he have a chainsaw, you guys think?
Yeah.
I think he does, yeah.
And stuff like 100 gallons of water.
Okay, yeah.
But in the bathroom.
And then dinette here too.
Yes, and everything's tied into, the stove is actually welded into the side. This is all welded into the side. So it's actually part of the structure of the truck. The free-floating shelves are all part of the structure of the truck. I wanted a booth. How many times you go to a restaurant and go to slide in the booth and dink, you hit your leg on the table leg.
Yeah.
So I wanted a free floater, and I did that.
I didn't even realize that.
Yeah.
There is no leg.
And then under here is my paramotor wing, but all of this is a pantry. So all of that is full of canned goods and anything you need to resupply.
Neat.
So I got enough food in here for probably a year.
Wow. That's a lot. You might have more food than Julie. She carries a lot of food.
The big dude don't want to run out of food for
right.
sure. Yeah. But like the bathroom, it's got a little instant on demand that you would see outdoors. Roped into, this is the propane tank that I made a cool little cover for.
Oh, that is a cool cover.
And a nice place for
all that
wife
stuff
to shave legs or whatever.
Yeah.
But this is the only hot water in the truck is this, and it's instant. And I did that specifically that I'm not wasting water to get hot water.
Mm-hmm.
Even I utilize the water from here in the hose to fill up the dog bowl before it gets hot.
That's awesome.
So I don't like waste.
Yeah.
This was a little deal I got from Home Depot as a mirror that I've turned into a cool vanity.
Look at that.
And then I have all my stuff. I have a full, I carry 3 first aid kits. One's a full surgery kit, and then everything else is more like a bleed kit and wound treating.
With all the extreme sports, that makes sense. That's good.
Yeah, you always know you're gonna dink yourself up out.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
The bleed kit, which is up here, which is just a quick little stop you.
Oh, I have one of those. Yeah.
Stop you from bleeding. It's got Band-Aids and super glue and all the little things that for the everyday, which really works out well.
Yeah.
And I put that together for not a whole lot of money, probably $15-20 from
That's
Walmart.
awesome. Yeah. It's a nice size bathroom you got there, and you got
not bad.
Some stone flooring, huh?
I wasn't worried about weight, so yeah, it's got a rock floor and full grout. No problem with that cracking or anything. The whole wood structure on this is covered in Herculiner, 2 coats on each side and 4 around the perimeter. So if the carpet gets wet, the wood is not going to go bad.
Yeah.
Because everything is watertight.
That's awesome. And as far as weight, so how much does the truck weigh?
The truck was 36,000 pounds as a wrecker, and we're right in the 29 to 30,000 pound as we're rolling down the road. So we're lighter than we were as a wrecker, and I did put highway gears in it, so it gets somewhere around 6 to 7, pretty consistent right now.
Nice.
I've only done about 1,100 miles so far.
Yeah.
And super happy with the build and the truck itself.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful, man. It honestly, like, you can just see how you built it for your lifestyle,
right? Specifically,
and I just love it. It's just honestly just a work of art. Like,
and it's built for basically 2 people. It sleeps 2. You know, people are like, well, what are you gonna do with the grandkids? They can sleep on the floor.
Yeah, right. It's got carpet. It's comfy.
I carry a tent. They can sleep outside in the tent or up on the roof on the tent. You know, whatever works.
Yeah. Heck yeah. Well, thanks for showing us, man.
You're welcome.
A pleasure meeting you, and it's really exciting to share it, because I know that some of you guys are going to get some ideas from this and go build your own cool stuff.
Well, if you have a dream, you just got to sit down with a blank sheet of paper and figure out how to go achieve it, and that's what I did, one little step at a time. Every day, you just keep grinding.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Well, dude, you're an inspiration, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Go follow Tim, Adventure Athlete, Instagram, YouTube.
Yep.
And yeah, you're full time on the road
yep.
for a little bit in this, huh?
Yeah, I committed to a year. I do have to go back in town and do some taxes, but other than that, back out on the road.
Awesome.
Living the lifestyle. So
awesome, man.
Loving it.
Well, yeah, great to finally meet you. Thank you guys for watching. We definitely know Tim's down to mob. So comment and let us know what you think of the rig and all the like button stuff. But really the question is, are you down to mob?
I'm down to mob.
He is.